Another way to add detail to models is to use the offset. Now this basically offsets the shape of a face to create an inset or something like that. So let's take a look at this little simple help. Now you can see that we have this house with the basis of a door and a window. But in order to make these a little bit more realistic, we need to add frames. So we need a door frame and a window frame. So let's start with the window. This window is a little big. So let's go ahead and cut it in half. I'm going to go to my line tool and I'm going to snap to midpoint here and draw straight down and create two of these shapes. Now if I want to create a window frame for each of these, I could potentially draw a rectangle on the inside, but I don't know if that rectangle is exactly spaced all the way around. So I am going to undo this and we are going to use the offset tool to actually create this. So we can find this in one of two places. We can find it here on the toolbar, the offset tool, or under tools. The hotkey for this is F. So once you select the tool, you hover over faces and notice how these faces highlight. So if I left click and drag on one of these faces, notice how you can create an offset that goes either inside the face or outside of it. So if we go on the inside, we can create basically a window frame. Now notice in the bottom right hand corner how it is telling you the distance. So let's go ahead and just let go and let's type in our distance. I'm going to just type in the number 4 inches and that creates a 4-inch offset on them. Now once we have done this, the tool will remember the previous value, and this is great because all I have to do is hover over this second one and double click, and it will create the exact same offset for that window. Now once we have this, we can use this as the basis of the window frame. So if I select my push-pull tool, hover over this, I could pull this out as much as I want, or I could type in a number. Let's just type in 1 for a small offset. And again I can hover over this, double click, and it gets that same push-pull. So now I have some basic window frames. Let's move over now to the door and I'm going to create a door frame. So again I'm going to select my offset tool, hover over the door, left click and drag, and I am going to create this one on the outside. And again I am going to create a 4-inch edging. So now once I have this, you will notice that I have it all the way around the door, but we have also added some additional geometry down here that we don't want. But that is easy to get rid of. All we have to do is select our erase tool and just get rid of these 3 lines. And now once I have this, I can use my push-pull tool and again double click, and it will bring it out the exact same distance I pulled those out. The offset tool can be used for square shapes as well as any other shape. So if I were to put it on this roof here, you can see I can insert that and you can really offset just about any shape that you want.